So I got this set of Schmicke watercolors for my birthday, which is today. Thanks in advance. Um, so they came in tubes, not pans. I like the tubes better. It's a 12 color set, and I thought we might do a little swatching and make it a little landscape. So the colors are, let's see, we got lemon yellow, cadmium yellow light, cadmium red light, permanent carmine, ultramarine blue, Prussian blue, phthalo green, permanent green, yellow ochre, English Venetian red, a sepia, and a black, which I'm most excited for is the sepia. I think we can make some really fun colors with that. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I don't usually make happy, pretty swatches. So let's get started. I'm going to try it with their little pan here and see how much I like it. I'm not really a big fan of these little trays. They tend to get in my way. Okay, so that's the yellow. It's the yellow light, or lemon yellow. And this is the cadmium yellow light. I like that they put the names on there and they're actually legible. Makes my life a lot easier. Oh, I didn't get enough water on that one. This is the, what is this? Cadmium red light. I'm gonna kind of blend these together and see how they mix a little bit. This is the carmine. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. I've been wanting this set for a long time, but I hadn't bought it yet. But it was on my birthday list, so. This is the ultramarine, which is always a fabulous color. Let's get that a little darker. They're very saturated. As you can see, I only have a little bit laid out. It doesn't take a whole lot to make these colors pop. Let's go down here to the bottom. This is the Prussian blue. Ooh, it's pretty. I see lots of skies in my future with that color. Ooh, look how it mixes with that green. So we'll start here, and then we'll maybe do some swatch or some mixing and see what we get. This is the phthalo green. Not a big fan. Although I am coming around to mixing the phthalos and these viridian colors with some reds to make some interesting browns. I usually mix my greens with yellow and black. So that was the permanent green, another permanent green olive. Oh, well, that might be a fun combination with this ochre color, which you know is going to be a favorite. Pretty. And then the last one is the English Venetian red. Oops, I just dropped a little bit there. Oops. Ooh, that's pretty. That's like a really interesting, like almost sienna color. Oh, and it did come with a swatch card, but I don't like those either. So we're not going to fill that out. Sepia is our next color, I believe. I'm really curious to see what happens if we mix the sepia with other colors as well, and then black. This is the ivory black. Very nice black. Okay. So those are all the colors. What should we mix first? I want to try, let's see, how could we do this? I don't want to make a mess, but I'm probably going to make a mess. Okay, for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to flip it around so we can mix here in this palette. Because I kind of want to keep those if they're already out. Let's mix some of the ochre and the English red. Get a really pretty sort of orangey color. Let's see. I kind of want to do, what other colors? Oh, let's try a, obviously we need to do, let's try this cadmium medium with the black. Let's see what kind of greens we can get. Oh, look at that. Okay, right off the bat, we're kind of dark, but that's cool. Let's make it a little bit more yellow. I'm going to move this way because I feel like I'm crossing in front of the camera a lot. Let me get this font. Oh, that's even better. That's an even better color. I just love how violent these Schmincke's are. And I'm going to say this. I mean, I like my less expensive paints as well, but there's just no comparison between Daniel Smith and Schmincke and Winsor Newton. The pigment load is just incredibly rich. And I will say this is my first set of Schmincke's that I've had that are not granulating. So this will be fun. Let's mix this yellow with the ultramarine. We're going to get even a fun bluey green color. One thing I want to try too is I want to see how, I'm going to put down some of the sepia. And I want to see how the sepia itself mixes with the colors. I feel like we can get some really more Trina colors, maybe. Let's mix it with the ochre here. I need to scuff up these pans if I'm going to keep using them. I'll probably use these in my normal palette, but that's with the ochre. Maybe too much, but still nice. What if we mix in a little bit? It's hard to tell on this palette, like, what's going on. It's like, okay. Look at that. That's almost better than, I mean, that's like a green, but that's a kind of a golden green, which is nice. I guess we can try the, what is that? The, not my favorite. Oh yeah, this is olive green. I'm interested. Oh, that just made it much better. Oh my gosh. That olive green with the sepia is fantastic. Look at that. That's just such a good color. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So yeah, these are kind of making it in my preferred palette, if you will. Let's see what this does. I am not confident, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh, look, the sepia even made that hideous, it actually made it almost usable. Wow, that's actually a really nice color, actually. You can see that it's a little bit cooler than this color here that we mixed with the other green. Let's try, obviously we need some blue. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this sepia like a crazy woman, I can tell already. This is with the blue. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's like, that's with the, I believe that is the phthalo blue that I just did. Oh no, I think it was ultramarine. I think. Let's do the red. I'm gonna have to get another piece of paper out here. Oh, maybe not. Like I could mix these all day. I could with the red. Ooh, that's different. I wasn't expecting that with the sepia. The sepia is kind of cooler. Let's try this carmine with the sepia. And then we got to make some decisions on what we're going to paint. I'll just probably just paint something. Ooh, that's pretty. I love these colors through here. I love this orange and that ochre together. Or I guess that was carmine or English red. Did we do the yellows with the sepia? I don't think we did. We did one maybe up here, but we'll try another one. Yeah, we did this one already, I think. Let's put it up here. A little bit of that. And the Cad Light. I'm really excited about the sepia, guys. I'm super excited about it. What do you think? It's fantastic. What happens if we blend, let's blend some of these other sort of random colors together. I mean, what happens if we add just a little bit of red to this green? That's going to give us like something like that. I like this color. That is fantastic. I think I forgot a blue. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. I do that color? Guys, I'm losing my brain. Yeah, I don't think I did that color. That was the ultramarine, which is freaking fabulous. That's going to be great for moody skies. Gosh, I don't know. Let's see. What if we mix some of that with the ultramarine with, we did this one already, the green. But let's put in a little bit of this English red too. It's almost like a clay color. Let's try the, which one of these is which? Prussian blue. Let's mix that with the ochre and see what we get. It should be a little brighter green. Okay. I think we have enough information to maybe start painting. Love this color. And these greens and this brown. It's fabulous. I love everything mixed with the sepia. Like I made a whole new palette with sepia. And these are more the colors that I like. But I think it'll be interesting to use some of these colors mixed with some of these other colors in there as well. Like that carmine red, I think will be really cool. And of course the ochre will be really cool. But yeah, I think we have a good base. I actually kind of like this purpley color through here. Like that was the carmine and the sepia. That's not a bad color either. Okay, let me get some paper ready and we'll make a painting. Okay, we're going to start off with a little bit of white crayon here. And this is just a plain old regular crayon on deli paper. I just want to make some marks through here. I don't know if this is going to come out very well. I can't really see what it's doing. Let's do some marks through here. And I'm just going to actually, let's just add our little marks here. Okay. Let's get a little spritz here. Start off with a little bit of that phthalo or the Prussian blue with the sepia. Ooh, I like those resist marks already. Those are fun. Okay, we want a little bit of this coming down here. And then I want to do like a little bit of yellow ochre. And we'll just start with that. Start with a little bit of that. I'm gonna get this more wet. Let's throw a little sepia in there. Ooh, that's pretty. Loving all these little resist marks through here. Let's make some lines through here. I'm going to add more to the sky here in a bit, but I kind of want to just put some lines through here. I think I want more of a, like, sort of olivey green color. Let's see, what do we... Let's mix a little bit of the sienna, or the English red. That's not really the color I want. Okay, I've got some ochre, ultramarine, and sepia. And I just kind of want to make some marks through here. Ooh, we did get on the lines. Maybe too many lines. I love this texture, though. Like, it's fabulous. Look how fabulous that is. So I'm kind of trying to create, like, a different looking beach scene here. I don't know what I'm doing, really. I'm going to bring some more of that color through here. Let's get it a little wetter. Okay, maybe got too many marks. That's a lot of marks. And then we need some green. I did like that phthalo green with the black, although that might be too much. No, not really. It's sort of an olivey green. I want this to be a little darker down here. Let's add a bit more of that in here. Kind of make it a lighter green. These colors are fabulous. I don't want it to get too Christmassy. That's the last thing we want. I'm going to drop some of this in here just a little bit. Trying to preserve a little bit of white space. Ooh, that's really pretty right there. What happened there? I kind of like it how they're just sort of mixing on the paper. Let's spray this down again. And let's add, I've got a color mixed up already here. I added some ultramarine into this mix. Just through there. And maybe we could make like a, what if we mix some, making like a turquoisey color, just a little bit. Ew, maybe I don't like that. I do like the lifting though. Okay, I'm gonna dry this and we'll come back. I'm gonna come in with just a little bit of this sort of sea foamy color. Just kind of want to put some through here. I might want to bring it down just a little bit. I might want to add just a little bit through here. Possibly. I like these lines, but they're kind of crazy, right? They're a little crazy. I think I want to do, let's just do a little bit, mix up a little bit more of that phthalo. kind of different between the sky and whatever that is. Really doesn't take much of this colors. They're very vibrant. Let's mix up a little bit of the ochre. I'm going to do a little bit more of that through here. And then I want to bring in a little bit of this carmine color. This could be bad. We're going to see like less. I wish I had a pink. I mean, I guess you get pink by, I just want a little bit of, I feel like I don't use enough red. I don't want it to turn orange though. It's kind of a fine line there. I think that's going to work. Okay. Let's take our fan brush and make some marks through here. Mostly I want it just kind of up here. Okay, I got this orangey color here with ochre and the English red. I kind of just want to make a mark through here. Maybe a bit more bold with the colors. Excuse me. So I feel like I'm getting a little stagnant. Let's put like another one coming through here. That really did something. I like that. Okay, this is another mixture of phthalo blue and the sepia. Just need some bolder marks. I think we will do some pastel over this, but I don't want to do a whole lot of pastel. I do want a little bit of this color through here, just to kind of imply, so it doesn't, it makes it more balanced, I think. Not a lot, just a little bit through there. Actually, maybe bring it down. Maybe we'll bring it up. Add a little bit of ultramarine through here. Straight, no mix. Doing the thing that I'm not supposed to do, which is futz with the sky. But, you know, it needed something. I was feeling a little. I want the sky to be a little more distinctive than this. Like, I think it needs a little separation. Although I can't really tell what's what anymore. It's kind of all modged together. Let's come in with this brownish color through here. Make another layer. It's getting a little abstract, but I'm okay with that. I was kind of working off a photo, but yeah. I think I maybe got carried away with the lines. It's a lot of texture, and there's really no way to cover it up now. Except, well, we could use some oil pastels. It'll probably cover it up. I might want a little bit more of that ochre coming through. And then we'll move on to pastels, I think, after this. I just want a little bit more of that pop of color. through here. Okay, I'm gonna dry this and then we'll look at some pastels. Okay, we're gonna start off with a little bit of this Naples yellow. It's not quite as bright as this one, and I'm probably gonna use a little bit of it. I think that we'll probably be able, okay, that was the wrong color. That we'll probably be able to cover up with the wax, cover up this, some parts of this, the waxy bits that got a little out of control. Like, I think you'll still be able to see them, but I think it's going to make it a little bit more cohesive. I liked it, but I didn't like how it was the feature of the piece. Like, it feels like it's all about these lines. And while I like the lines, I kind of want to cover some of them up. So we can do that, I think, with this. By just adding in some marks through here. I might even smooth it out a little bit and try to get it in there. Oh yeah, I'm liking this much better. It's feeling a bit more cohesive, a little less crazy. We need that brown color that we used the other day. Put some of that through here. I still want those colors to show through. I just don't want it to be the feature. And I am working on I can't speak, cold pressed paper today. So it's pretty textured. Let's put some of this. Okay, 100% better, I think. I don't want to do too much. Well, I kind of want more lines up here. Let me think about it. Okay, so I'm going to come in with a little bit of this bright green. I put down a little bit of that, our favorite color. Put a little bit of this green through here. I just love how I can create all these fun textures with the oil pastels. It's really kind of cool. We'll probably need some white up here. A few areas, not a lot. Just something to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Give some dimension to this area up here. Maybe some of this lovely blue color. And then we need to add in some black marks, I think. What about this area? What do we feel about that? I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm okay with it being a little unfinished. But let's do with our Pastel. You know, I love a black line. And then I'm gonna get out my black. I'm gonna do a mark through here. Oh. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Oh, I don't like that. Get off there. We don't need some rando mark going there. Okay. Maybe a few black marks through here. Okay. I think that adding in those colors through there really helped to minimize the crazy white marks that I made earlier. Although I kind of liked them. I just thought there were way too many of them, you know, like, but now I'm kind of feeling it. Like it kind of works for me now because we've taken some of them and knocked them back a little bit. And sometimes everything you do doesn't work out. Like this is not quite what I wanted this to look like, but I think it works. I think it's working for me. Okay, let's see what it looks like with the matte. Okay, here it is finished with the matte. I like it. I like these colors a lot. I think they're going to be really fun to play with. I'm already thinking about the next video I make. We're definitely going to do some more jelly printing over watercolor, but I kind of want to just play with these watercolors to see kind of what they do. I love the colors. I just absolutely love them. I love how bright and vibrant they are. I love these little pops of green. I love the layers and marking back in with the oil pastels and the scratchy marks with the wax resist, all of it. I just love all of it. I think there's some really nice areas. I really love this orange coming through here. I think that was a nice addition. And I love the blue. And I love everything with sepia. Using sepia as a mother color is a really wonderful idea. Feels a little bit autumn to me, but I'm okay with that because I like the green and the orange together. I think that's really good. You know, it might need some pink, maybe a pink somewhere, but overall, I think it's pretty good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will leave a video up here for you to watch, the last one that I made, and I will see you probably on Saturday. I think I'm going to make this is a bonus video. So no video tomorrow, but probably a video on Saturday because why not? Let's make 3 this week. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.